Here we are in London, one of the biggest cities in the world, for one of the biggest events in the world.
Yes, Seth, it's certainly going to be an exciting one. After years of preparation, London is finally ready to welcome the world to the 2012 Olympic Games.
Such a magnificent city, so many views with the Thames stretching away into the distance. And with so many new venues waiting to be tested, this really could be the best games ever. The Olympic Stadium splendid, glowing like a beacon here in London's East End.
And there the Olympic torch, the iconic symbol of the Games, shining over the city of London. What an absolutely beautiful sight.
So many nations represented here, all ready to compete in true Olympic spirit.
Yes, 80,000 people they're expecting in that stadium, and it's going to be full to the brim. Not a spare seat in the house. Just imagine the excitement down there in the crowd.
Fireworks to show the start of these games, and the first event is first thing tomorrow. Then for the start of the archery, usually the home of cricket, but for the Games it's the home of the archery. This should be a great event with a highly competitive field. Let's have a look at the lineup for this event. Well, the Koreans are the dominant force in world archery. Well, he's highly rated and many reckon he's the next Olympic champion. But can he negotiate qualifying first? We can add 8 for that. Arrow number 2 then. Well, that's a good follow-up arrow. Third arrow must finish this end strongly. Arrow 3 locked right on the target. Here's the replay. Well, let's look at the leaderboard at the end of the first end.
Next up, competitor representing Great Britain.
End 2, arrow 1. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. Second end, arrow number 2. Nine for that arrow. This is the 6th arrow of the competition. Nine points. Good shot. Here's the replay. Good news for Great Britain on the leaderboard. They're in first.
Next, the athlete from Great Britain.
This really is an important arrow. It's the first of end number 3. That's 8 points for the inner red. Arrow number 2. That's arrow's worth 9. Arrow number 3. Great shot for 9. Let's take a check on the replay. Well, let's look at the leaderboard then. And good news for Great Britain, who are in first place. Just outside the yellow, that's worth 8. Arrow 2, end 4. Running out of time. Thuds into the board. Resounding sound, that. This is the final arrow of the competition. That's in the centre. 10 more points to the total. Here's the replay. Good performance, but will that be enough to take them through to the next stage? Thoroughly enjoyable as the final scoreboard comes up. First place for Great Britain. Good news. Olympic Stadium looking splendid, and the next event is half a lap of the track. This is a sprint. It's the 200 metres. Jamaica and the USA have been favourites in the sprint events for years.
On your mark, set.
Every Olympics has a superstar, and there's every chance that this athlete could be the face of London 2012. These 8 athletes are so close in ability. And they're off first time, and it's a decent start for the athletes in the middle lanes, and now they're starting to move through the field. Halfway round the bend, and we're starting to see the break of the blocks. Now they approach the second half of the race. Leading the pack, it's Portugal. China in second. It's going to come down to the finish on the line. Qualifying in first, it's Portugal. Second place, and the Ukraine will move on. And China take third. That sees them qualify. That's a 5th place finish. Well, I know there'll be some disappointment shared by many on that performance. There were some signs of... Welcome to the Olympic Stadium here in London's East End. This really is a terrific venue. So far, the athletes have had lots of positive things to say. Next up is the men's 200 metres. Well, the nerves really will be jangling after that false start. And we're off. Not even close to being world class with this performance. 50 metres gone. Approaching halfway. Leading the pack, it's Portugal. China in second. Very, very tight at the front of this. Qualifying in first, it's Portugal. Second place, and the Ukraine will move on. And China take third. That sees them qualify. 5th Great Britain. Well, let's have a look at the replay then. so much in the first. Hello and welcome to Lords for the final event of this session.
Representing Great Britain.
This athlete is right at the top of their game. Well, that's a strong start, right in the yellow stuff. End number 1, arrow number 2. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. This is the final arrow of end 1. The inner red, 8 points. Well, here's the replay. He'll be over the moon with the start that he's made to this competition. All of the hard work in training has really paid off. Well, the inner red circle means another 8 points for the British competitor. End 2. Arrow 2. So close to a 10. That's a 9. This is the final arrow before the midway point in this competition. In the yellow, a great way to finish this end. Well, after that round, Great Britain continue to press on here. Here's the scoreboard. They're in second place. Nine more points in the outer yellow circle. Arrow 2 and 3. That's 8. He needs to lock in on the centre. That's 9. Here is the replay. Well, let's look at the scoreboard then after that last round, and Great Britain are in first place. And this really is a sport where millimetres count. End 4, arrow 2. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. One shot for glory. This is the final arrow. It's a golden arrow, 10 points. Let's take a look at that replay. Oh, what a moment, he's absolutely delighted. Olympic archery gold for Great Britain here at Lords. Not good enough to take home gold on this occasion. Germany gets silver and China finish in third place. That means a bronze medal. Well, the crowd rise, they bounce in delight because now we're going to have a medal ceremony. And you might see 3 big tough men, but this will be an emotional moment. There could well be tears here. Let's round things up then with a quick glance at the medal table. Well, it's been then, it is the qualifying rounds of the men's trampoline.
The next event is the semi-final of the men's trampoline.
Well, let's look at the list of the athletes then. Well, let's take a check on the lineup. Some very strong competitors here in the men's trampoline.
Well, they've gone for the easy selection on the trampoline, but is this going to be enough for them to go on and win this competition? Oh, that straight is textbook. Executes well with the pike. Oh, that wasn't a great Rudy. Oh, he really executes that beautifully. Well, if he's going to get some points on the board now, we need to see more tricks from him. Well, what a finish to that trick. Oh, that is precision right there. Well, he really needs to get the tricks in now. Oh, showing great technique there. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see that one again. Here's the replay. Well, it certainly was a good, solid routine. But will the judges like it? Well, just listen to the crowd here. They really did enjoy that performance. It may only be the qualifying, but that was fantastic.
To the London 2012 Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. Great Britain's success in the diving pool has been The British team have often threatened greatness in this event, and what better time for them to rewrite the history books. Looking for a solid effort here. Whichever way you want to look at it, this athlete can certainly do better than that. Here are the scores. Round number 2 then. How does the approach change here? Crowd responding to that. Here's the replay. Well, there's no doubts that that was a good dive, not quite in the excellent category at this point, but should score well here. It's a really good dive, that, and quite rightly happy with it. Here's the replay. Well, let's see what the judges made of that. Needs to really challenge himself here. That was very, very average performance. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Well, let's have a look at the scores. Well, a chance to up the difficulty here. How tempted is this diver to try one of the most difficult dives going? Well, that didn't go to plan, and he knows it. Looks really good on the platform, but when it came to everything else, technique on this occasion, just letting this diver down. This is one of the hardest dives that you're ever going to see in this competition, and there's no doubt that if this is executed, then this diver has every chance of winning here. Here's the replay of that. Technically, not much wrong with that last dive, and I'm sure the scores will reflect that. This is the North Greenwich Arena, a spider-like construction built in time for the Millennium celebrations.
Well, as you know, the athletes only get one shot at this event, so selecting the right routine is vital. Well, this athlete's gone for the medium selection on the trampoline, but is this going to be enough? Oh, face planting into the ground. I don't think that's going to score well with the judges. This really could be his day. Well, just jumping up and down isn't going to score him any points here. Great work with the routine there. Well, he's doing really well on the trampoline. Oh, that really is a textbook trick right there. Oh, come on, we really need to see the routine now. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh, really showing us a high skill level out there. Well, he needs to get the tricks in now to get some points on the board. Executes that perfectly. Well, let's have a quick look at the highlights of that performance then. And now time for the judges' scores. What will they make of it?
Germany takes silver. Well, it's time now to crown the Olympic champion. The flags fly high, as now we'll pause for a moment to reflect on a terrific performance. Let's have a quick glance at the medal standings. The crowd are really up for this one. The medals are on the line for the men in the 3-meter springboard. And this place is absolutely ready for it. Well, needs to get good power off the board. Good elevation, nice tuck, but when it came to getting into the water, that was more of a belly flop, I'm afraid to say. Not massively difficult, this dive. Well, this diver from Great Britain has crumbled under the pressure. He doesn't like it. Well, let's have a look why. This is the replay. While preparing for dive number 3. It's now the chance to take more of a risk. Remember, increased difficulty means more points. Excellent, amazing, outstanding, brilliant, fantastic, phenomenal, terrific. Oh, I'm lost for words. That was amazing from Great Britain. Well, you can't help but sit back and admire that effort. That's a very good dive. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Well, I'm sure he'll feel he let himself down a little bit there. In the end, it comes down to the execution, and it just wasn't quite on it. Things going well so far for Great Britain, who are in 3rd place. Well, this is quite risky, one of the tougher dives in the competition. Well, that's excellent for Great Britain. What a dive, outstanding stuff. Well, quite rightly, the athletes very happy with that performance. Finishing in the medal positions is something special, and to share that moment with this crowd, well, just look at them. Let's see who's won the medals then. This is the medal tally.